Hello and welcome to another Sudoku with Tsvetii. Today we'll be doing another medium puzzle as we come into a new week, new pattern, a new way of living, which is strange because a lot of people start their weeks on Monday. I feel like from work and, work schedules, everything, I kind of start my week on Sunday. It's kind of strange. And, right now I'm working Tuesday through Saturday, so I do start my weeks on Tuesday, although I guess chronically that's not the right word, but like chronologically speaking, I start on Tuesday, but week starts on Monday or Sunday, based on other people. But what day of the week do you start your week? Leave that down in the comments section below. That was certainly a intro of all time. But anyways, we are back playing another medium puzzle of Sudoku. We are doing pretty well. We are coming off of a fiery victory um, from our previous episode on the hard puzzle. We did fantastic. Well, we know that is one silly goose because that is the only one available right there. One has to be there. Nothing else going for the point. So we will continue on moving forward there. Sorry, got a text message at 12:50 in the morning. I mean 11 o'clock in the morning when this video is posted. I these are live streams. That's why they all sound so real and from the heart and true. But anyways, we are continuing on. We are doing well. We kind of been running through this puzzle and I suppose that is the wisdom I would like to instill in you today is that it is okay to slow down. It is important to slow down, sniff the flowers, to smell the roses. It is important to take a little bit of time to just be, if that makes any sense and or impression upon you. It is just allow yourself to not necessarily not take things so seriously, but to just have the ability to relax. We know that's a 7 because 7 is we can't. I just got a text from my girlfriend saying, "Don't let those 5s get you down." I have 3 of the 5 so far, so we aren't looking too terrible. Shout out to my supportive girlfriend, supporting my Sudoku dream of being the world's best Sudoku player. I don't know how I could prove that, and there's no way I can prove that because it's kind of a kind of like a French technique to prove who the best Sudoku player in the world is. It's an old French secret where you just shut your mouth. I'm already falling off the rails. But hey, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful morning. I hope that you're doing well wherever you may be. We know that 8 has to be up here. And because of that, 8 can be down there. Silly Billy. What else are we missing? We're missing 9 as well. So there, so not much going for that. The 9s be able to save us. Please save me, JJ McCarthy. That is a American football reference. Watching. I apologize that you now know who JJ McCarthy is. There are plenty of memes of the delicate type in reference to one JJ McCarthy. All right. So we know that is going to be a 1, 4, and 8. Agatha. Silly Billy. Silly girl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a 6. Not too bad. Not too shabby. There's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 5. This one and a 6. Here. We can now put our eyes on that one right there. It has to be there. Going on to these twos. See what we can do with these. I mean, we just know that 2 has to be there or there. That means 2 down here. Because we know that's 3 and 4, so 3. We're also missing 3, 4, missing 5 as well. So that's 2 and 5 down here. You know, we can prove that because 3 has to be there and 4 has to be there. So that's 2, 5. We know this is 1 and 6. Okay. So this would have to be 2 or 5. And I think it can be also the other number. But in this... No, it has to be just a 2 or a 5. So what are we all missing? 2, 5, and 6. So this would be just a 5 or 6. Be a 2, 5, or 6. Okay. So we made a little bit of progress, but not too much that we're feeling good about ourselves just yet, but just enough to like to feel like we're doing something. All right, let's take a step back. Take a step back. Take a step back. That is a auditory joke. I was getting further away from the microphone, but this the settings and filters I have on it has a very strong noise gate. So if I get too far away from the microphone, you will not hear me. And sometimes my microphone just breaks up on its own. But I did this for like noise reduction and also prevent you from listening to Agatha and her propaganda. But anyways, back to Sudoku. We are feeling pretty good so far. I mean, we know 3 has to be up here. Not really much else. I mean, we know the other 3's over there. Let's see. We know 4 has to be one of those. We know 4 is this. What's this last number over here? 7? It's kind of a pick and choose kind of thing going on over here. That's fine. Let's see. Numbers we're looking at. Hey, Agatha. Agatha just hopped in my lap. We have a visitor. Scoop you up. Good girl. She has been scooped up in my lap and now is happily wagging her tail, almost hitting the microphone. Big girl. Great job, big girl. All right. Excuse me. 5 could still be here. I was going to say, well, we know 6 has to be down here. This just has to be a 6. Which means this is 2. 5 is a 5. Be a 2. 6. 6, 5. All we just needed was Agatha to hop in our lap. And we were able to solve almost everything immediately. That'll be a 3. 3. Number are we missing over here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's rewind time. Get him. You can get in my lap, big girl. Good girl. Good girl, Agatha. Yep. We know 6 can't be down here. We know 6 can't be there. So 6 has to be over here. Okay. Means 6 has to be there. 6 has to be here. 1 has to be there. 6 has to be there. Okay, we're still... Sorry, I hit the microphone. We are still on the right track. Agatha has the biggest eyes right now looking at the microphone. You want to say something? You want to speak? You have a propaganda-laced tirade to go on? Yes, ma'am. Oh, she's purring real loud. I'll let episode 64 be the propaganda episode. We know that this has to be our 1. We are 417. Means this has to... I keep forgetting this 8 is here. Keep forgetting that the 8 is there. We're just missing a 2, 5, and 8, but we do have the 5 down here. Be careful, honey. Aggie keeps readjusting herself in my arm. And it's causing me to hit the microphone constantly. But that's why we love her. It's why we love her. That's a 2. That's a 5. That's a 6. That's a 2. Okay. Means that is an 8. No. Let's look at it again. From the top. This has to be a 1. That's a 3. That an 8. 4, 5, 6. No. I have made a great error in judgment. Let's go back. Let's rewind again. We are looking good at this point. Where are we messing up? Okay. We know this has to be a 2. What are we missing in this row? 2, 5, and what? 6. Has to be the 2. That can be a 5 or 6, and then 5 or 6. Okay. We have made that progress in that regard. This can't be 2, and that can't be 2. 2 has to be up there. 5, 2, which makes that a 6. 5, 6. It can technically be a 4 still, so we're going to leave it as a 4, or as a potential 4. We have 147 down here. Yeah. Okay. What about our 2s? Let's look at our 2s real quick. We're still looking good. We know 2 has to be over here. And because of that, we are feeling a little bit better about ourselves. We know 3 has to be there, 3 has to be there, naturally. We know 4 is over here, and then we know that 4 is one of the here. Well, it's potentially over there. Let's see. What about 5s? I mean, we now know that 5 has to be here, right? I think I'm just trying to psych myself and say, how do we know this is actually a 1-6, or am I just interpolating the wrong data? This would be a 2, 5. Which means that'll be 5. Which means this would be 4, 1, 7, 1, 4. Means this is a 3, 4, 3. Then what else are we missing now? An 8. Okay, we have solved the 8. Which means this is 2. This will be 8. 7, 181. Oh my goodness. That took a little bit longer, and we made some mistakes and, well, made the same mistake multiple times, I believe. But then we took a breath, refocused, re-centralized ourselves. And then we have adapted and overcome. And that's all we can do sometimes. Anyways, I appreciate you hanging out with me today or tonight, whichever way this video finds you.